The aim of the project is to construct a new visitor centre on the approach pathway to the Victorian Grade 1 listed pier. When our cameras last visited, about a fortnight ago, we saw the first of many drillings being made in front of the retaining wall in order to protect it when the excavator comes to clear the centre of the site to accommodate the proposed sunken meeting room. Many of these holes are having to be drilled on each side of the site, and it is proving to be a very slow process. The drillers tell us that they are encountering a variety of different subterranean substances. Some of the rubble they are encountering is extremely tough to drill through, and some, like the rock itself, is actually pretty soft by comparison.
That was going to phone me a little while ago. Huh? Going to phone me.
The contractors are hoping that they will still be able to get the diggers in before Christmas. Then the nature of the new structure will finally begin to take shape. Meanwhile, the pier is fully open to the public during the construction, although the new view created from the contractor's site office is not included in the entrance fee. Work is also well underway next door to the pier, with the conversion of the Royal Pier Hotel into 17 waterside apartments, consisting of 1 and 2 bedroom flats and 2 and 3 bedroom penthouses. The brochure states that all the flats will have access to an 8-person passenger lift and an underground car park complete with car lift. The accommodation also comes complete with stunning views over Clevedon Pier and the Bristol Channel. Completion of the building work will be during March of next year. There are two facts we can report with certainty about the project to build townhouses on this site in Marine Parade. One is that the crane has been removed from the site, and two is that the 1950s bungalow has not yet been demolished. Rumours abound locally. Some believe that the developers have run out of money, and some say that local residents are planning to go to court in a bid to overturn the North Somerset Council's planning permission. But all we can tell you is that work appears to have stopped on the building of the 9 townhouses, and that the much photographed sunset view remains for the time being. Building work is also up to speed on the conversion of the once popular drinking hole, the Regent Public House in Hill Road. The Regent is being converted into 20 individual apartments, each with a parking space, the use of a lift, and many will have balconies or roof terraces. On the ground floor of the new side extension will be a Sainsbury's Extra supermarket. Very nearly 3,000 young pilots flew these fighter aircraft during the Battle of Britain. At the last count, fewer than 90 are still alive. Flight Lt Bill Green was one of those pilots. He flew Hawker Hurricanes for 9 days during the Battle of Britain between the 20th and the 29th of August 1940. He has been associated with Clevedon for a number of years now. Sadly, Flight Lt Bill Green passed away on the 7th of November at the age of 97, and his funeral was held at the Baptist Church in Clevedon.
So you want HIG, Inspector, probably the baseball. That's everyone okay before we go. Carry on with that.
Bill lived in an apartment at the Hawthorns retirement home here in Clevedon, and a group of his neighbours came to the church to bid him a fond farewell. Prince Charles, who had met Bill Green, was represented by Lord Beaverbrook, seen here on the left. The funeral service was conducted by Captain Michael Eden of the Clevedon Salvation Army. Bill Green was reported to be a staunch Salvationist. Flight Lt Green had only flown about 5 hours on Hurricanes before he was sent into action on the 20th of August 1940. He considered himself to be one of the least trained pilots during the Battle of Britain, and lucky to have survived. During the few days he flew in the battle, he was shot down twice. The first time on the 24th of August 1940, he crash-landed at Hawkinge in Kent, and the second time, just 5 days later, he came in over nearby Deal. As his coffin paused outside the church, Two Royal Air Force Hawk jet trainers from RAF Valley in North Wales flew low over Queen Square in his honour. The first thing Bill Green knew of being shot down on the 29th of August was a large hole appearing in his armoured windscreen, and he never saw the aircraft that shot him down. He managed to exit his aircraft, but his parachute initially failed to open as his drogue parachute lines had been cut. Bill had resigned himself that this was the end, but just as he neared the treetops, the parachute eventually opened, and he landed almost immediately in a farm near Folkestone, only to discover that he couldn't stand as he had been wounded in the leg. It's that time of year once again, and here we are once more at the Clevedon Pride's annual Christmas fair. It's a leaner event than previous years, and now that the group has ceased to be responsible for the seasonal lights in the square, there will be no grand finale involving that bearded man in a red coat. But still, a good time seems to be being had by all.